As social distance guidelines do continue to remain in effect, the CDC recommends wearing a face mask to cover your mouth and nose when leaving your house, right? For essentials like groceries, the drugstore. But while some masks are not intended for reuse, doctors say there are a few things that you can do to extend the life of its use. So joining us now is Doctor of Dermatology Elizabeth Mullans to tell us more on what you can do to properly sanitize and clean your mask. I'm so excited that you're here because I think a lot of people have varying masks. Some are just, the cloth ones that I don't know if you can clean. Maybe you can. So tell us, what's the best way and how can you clean these masks?
Okay, the best way to clean the mask, certainly the cloth mask, is to wash them after each use. You definitely want to wash them in high heat and then dry on a high setting. It's also important, though, to clean the face mask with a detergent that's free of dyes and perfumes because those residues can build up in the cloth and increase the risk of skin irritation. So it's a good idea to use a product, hypoallergenic detergent. Arm & Hammer makes a good one, free and clear for sensitive skin. And also, you definitely want to use a hypoallergenic fabric softener as well.
All right, so you want to wash them after every single use?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Because the masks are going
so you
to
need
go
a lot
ahead
of
and they're going to
masks
trap
then.
bacteria. Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. You want a lot that you can rotate,
Okay,
but definitely after wearing each one, you ought to go ahead and wash it.
What about those paper-like masks that people have? Can those be reused, or is that a one-time only?
Those are one time only. I mean, I know some people do use them, but the masks, they trap moisture, bacteria, oils, which can lead to local skin infections and acne. It's a good idea to dispose of those each day.
Gotcha. Now, you mentioned skin infections and acne. A lot of people are experiencing some irritation wearing masks. So what can we do? Because this is kind of a new way of life now.
Correct. So certainly it's a good idea to start with a mask, a cloth mask with a natural fiber such as cotton. Cotton's going to be a lot easier on the skin and result in less friction because certainly friction from the mask can disrupt the skin's barrier, making you more likely to have skin irritation, but also to develop acne and then irritated skin. It's a good idea to wash the face twice a day. Most people should wash with a gentle cleanser so as not to further irritate the skin. But if one has oily, acne-prone skin, you could always use a cleanser that contains salicylic acid. It's also important to keep the skin moisturized so that you can also protect the skin's barrier. Perhaps something with a hyaluronic acid or a ceramide, which can help maintain the skin's protective barrier.
Quickly, as we go into the summer months and we're having to wear these masks, that presents yet other problems. What can you do? Because it's going to be hot, it's going to be sticky, it might be itchy. What can you do?
I mean, basically, you do want to keep the skin moisturized. They have light moisturizers, so it's not going to add too much. It's not going to make you oily. But also, if you can do without makeup, that's also a good idea. You certainly want to minimize the risk of harsh chemicals, something with retinol in it, or benzoyl peroxide, which can further irritate the skin.
All right, doctor, thank you so much for all these tips. Very important to know because, again, like I mentioned, this is kind of the new normal for us, and we are heading into those hot months still ahead. We appreciate your time.